8:35 as I started this. It is April 17th. Again, we always get the same, my family always gets the same energy in April. It's crazy. Coming raw. I just woke up, just ate. I'm still drinking coffee. I haven't brushed my teeth yet. I haven't brushed my hair yet. I woke up like this, you could say. My hair ain't even done. So, Spirit's been telling me to take a message for the past 2 days now, 2-3 days. And I've just been so busy, I haven't been able to. It got to the point where I was starting to feel sick last night. All the warning. Okay. So, deck spit out a few cards here. At the top of it, it says, "Do not worry." Generational curse breaker, dark night of the soul, psychic attacks, deja vu, evil family members. Now, some of these stand out as far as don't worry. Something's been telling me not to worry for the past month, or at least the last 3 weeks. Generational curse breaker. That could be me, that could be you, right? Dark night of the soul, the purge. You might be going through it. You know, you might be, you might have been feeling sick. Might have had some headaches. Might have been waking up between 2, 5 in the morning. That's based off of a post somebody else made, and I was like, oh, that really resonates. So maybe if that resonates with you, it might, because it resonated with me, and it kind of resonates with this whole message. Psychic attacks, so the headaches, someone could be coming after your energy, dog. Deja vu. Now this is deja vu because literally the last time something like this happened in April, I knew what was going on before I was told. So it's the same energy. It's the same energy. Evil family members. There are some family members that I got, and we don't really get along. You might have some evil family members. Hey, just watch out. It don't mean go confrontational with everybody. That's not what it means. It means just watch out, watch your back. Be careful. Tread with caution. Yeah, I kind of wanted to wait till I was at home alone to do this, but no, Spirit said this couldn't wait. Oh, don't mind the puddles. Yeah, look at my sombrero for my 23rd birthday. I love that day. That day was a good day. I don't like El Tram food, but the experience was worth it. Oh my. Okay. So we've got an individual card. Okay, this goes with that Dark Night of the Soul. Rebirth. It goes with the Dark Night of the Soul. April's new beginnings. So what has to happen for a new beginning? An end. New beginning. Okay, it's a turnover. Okay, that's how it works, right? So then we had some more cards spit out. Yeah, okay, so trauma. You could have had a lot of trauma. You could be going through something traumatic right now. You could have gone through something traumatic in your childhood, in your young adulthood. Alright. You were born to be a legend. So whatever you're doing, if you're like working on a project, if you're in school, if you just got a new job, you know, if you're thinking about doing something career-wise, but you haven't, like, you've been waiting for a sign, this is your sign. Do it. Do it. You don't want to go to the grave. Something's, okay, this is going to sound really harsh, but something's saying, Spirit's saying that you don't want to go to the graveyard with nothing but dreams. Cash in on those dreams. Become the legend you were meant to be. And just take the chance. It might be hard. It might seem impossible, but literally nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. You have the gift of courage. So yes, this is going along with what I said. Take that chance. You're meant to be a legend. Hair out of my face. Third eye is awakening. This goes with that dark night of the soul, rebirth, okay? Your third eye is awakening. So, some tips that I wish I knew from the beginning. If you need to, like, if your third eye, as it's becoming awakened, if you need to protect it, wear, like, a headscarf, a hat, a bandana. Some people wear bandanas. I used to wear them all the time as a kid. I haven't worn any recently because I don't have any. I'd like to get some, but bandanas, hats, headscarves, bonnets, you know, because bonnets are good for all hair types, and it really helps your hair grow out. Like, look, my hair used to be down, like, up to here. Look where it's at now. Like, I can't even get it all the way in the camera. And I got it. Like, yeah. So, wear bonnets. I mean, I did other things that helped with the growth, but wear bonnets. Alright? Something's coming through about a braid. Like, one braid or two braids. Like, one or two braids. It's like a Native American energy. Maybe that's from my ancestors. Oh! Okay, DNA upgrade. This goes with the rebirth and the dark night of the soul. So, that goes along with it. Highly ranked in the spiritual world. So yeah, you could have past life gifts coming back. Alright? Returning to you. Alright? Anything that you feel intuitively, take it if it resonates. If it don't, leave it for the rest. Okay? Oh my. Right on the bottom of the deck, we have Black Sheep. Which, partially my own doing, partially not. I am the black sheep of my family, alright? There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Black sheep of the family. Now, the thing about being the black sheep of the family, it could mean that, like, physically, DNA-wise, sometimes not necessarily DNA-wise. That is your blood family on Earth. It could be your karmic family, too. But I'm hearing that, like, it's not your soul family. You know, you could be a starseed, you could be a earth angel, you know. This might be your earth family, but not your spiritual family. But keep in mind that that's not a reason to alienate yourself the rest of the way from them if you haven't already. That's not a reason to cut them out completely unless you already have and you had a very good reason. So just, you know, it's just take it as confirmation. If it resonates, just take it as confirmation that this message is for you. Alright, it's not telling you that, like, this reading is in no way intended to tell you what to do in any aspect of your life. It's just giving you some insight, maybe, and giving you some signs for, like, confirmation. This is your message. We got Lightworker. It popped out right out of the deck. Alright. Lightworker. So, yeah. Lightworker. I was saying, you know, you could be a starseed, an angel, or earth angel, you know. Lightworker. You are a lightworker. This is confirmation, okay? Alright. So, we're done with that deck. We're gonna move on to this one. It is called Leclerc. This is the box that it comes in. It's very cute. I felt very called to this deck, along with like 3 other decks. So we might be in for a little bit of a long reading, but I'm gonna keep it as brief as possible because my phone's been making that weird noise. I have no idea what for at all. Like, I've downloaded like 4 new apps recently, so I have no idea which one it is. Let's see. Coffin. What did we say? April. It's new beginnings, right? Because it's the start of spring. Literally, April 20th is gonna be Easter. So, what happens in spring? What happens before spring? What happens before Easter? Death, rebirth. Death, rebirth. It's this energy. It's the April energy. Death, rebirth. Alright? I'm hearing Pisces energy, or like, you know. So this is Coffin. It says, excuse me, I'm burping. It says ending, loss, sadness, depression, illness, transformation. You can look at the card. It's very pretty. There you go. You can see it better that way. And block out the little light beam coming through the window curtain. You see it? It's a very pretty card. Death is not something to be feared. Okay, this is like the equivalent of like the death card in a traditional tarot deck. It's not something to be feared. Alright, it's not something to be feared. It's not something to be fearful of. This is just like something you could be going through now, something you could be about to experience, something you've already experienced. This is something that the news I got this morning, this is, for me, never mind, I'm not going to talk about that. I have to keep pausing my recording because I get a lot of traffic through my room, so forgive me. It's alright. But we have not gotten no card yet. I think Spirit was waiting for me to click record again. But yes, I'm being told. Oh my goodness. Wait, I'm wrong about. I don't know if I said Pisces energy out loud, but I was thinking it. But April's not Pisces, is it? No. April is, oh gosh, I can't think of it right off the top of my head. Aries and Taurus. Alright, now we're in Aries. In spring, we're gonna go into Taurus energy. Okay. But, ironically enough, even though I might have said it or I was thinking it, and the reason why I was thinking it is because Pisces a lot of the times experience like, I'm a cusp, so I can speak for like 2 different zodiacs, but Pisces is like after a period of heartbreak or something, we'll like emotional hurt, we'll go and we'll isolate for a short period of time, and then we'll come back, like we'll bounce back stronger, happier, whatever, more ready to face the world again, you know, stuff like that. And so the kind of energy of death and rebirth, you know, it's like retreating and then coming back out. Like spring, the flowers, or like winter, the flowers die, spring, they blossom again. But this card that just came out, Fish, it's card number 34, business, finance, commerce, gain, wealth, abundance. So, something's about to happen. We are about to experience something. Yeah, and I have to keep pausing the video. I'm gonna have to pause it here soon too. Alright. Again, no cards have come out during the in-between periods of recording. I'm about to need some coffee though. Maybe we need to do a little thingy here. That did not work very well at all. Alright, that's better. Okay. I'm literally recording this on my laptop. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. So, if the audio is poor, I apologize. Don't have a mic yet. Alright, video quality is poor. I apologize. I don't have a camera yet. Oh, this one literally shot out. Tower. Oh, wow. Tower. Isolation, authority, official buildings, loneliness, ego, government. It kind of reminds me of Rapunzel, just with a bunch of windows. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. So that could be something you're going through right now, something you're about to go through, something you've been going through. Alright, the Fish card, this, if you don't already have it, it's on the way. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So the Tower might just be confirmation. Again, what is that card? You have the gift of courage. You have the gift of courage. So do it. You're the generational curse breaker. It's a lot of pressure to put on you. But don't think about the pressure. Think about chasing that dream of yours. Okay? Because it's your dream. Alright, so we got 2 cards. We got number 5, Tree. Oh, I get Tree of Life energy from this. This is the cyclical nature of life. April energy. Health, growth, spiritual vitality, karma from the past. Cyclical natures of life. So this card is very pretty too. Look at it. It's gorgeous. I love it. And the next card is Heart. Love, romance, giving, infatuation, affection, core. So this is at the core. Oh wow, that's powerful. Oh, that's powerful. Okay. Spirit is saying, because at the core source is heart. It's love, right? It's love. That's the frequency of the core. And tree of life, the cyclical natures of life. So at the core of life is love. Okay? Because what happens when we're born? We're born because we're not having the birds and the bees talk, but something has to happen first. So that's like a passionate form of love. Mother's love, Mother Nature, heart chakra. The core, like the core of everything is love. It's the frequency of love and light. Okay, love in light. Love as light, like the light of love. That's the core. That is our core. And we got, oh, look at this. Woman, wife, questionnaire herself, female court, female femininity. And I just said Mother Nature. Take that how you will. Alright. Do we need another card from this deck, Spirit? Whoa. Okay. So this one shot out. Oh, this is crazy, because I just said passion, something has to happen. Rider. Energy, passion, speed, activity, news, messages. This is I'm getting bouquet, pleasantness, gift, charming, joy, happiness, flattery. So you could have a message of love coming in, okay? A core message. It could be this message right now. Alright? It very well could be this message right now. A woman could be about to bring you some news. A man could be about to bring you some. It doesn't matter the gender, okay? We're kind of like just gender neutral. They could be bringing flowers. They could bring gifts, news. Might not always be good news. Keep that in mind. Something's telling me that. Crossroad. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought it earlier, but I wasn't going to say it. Now I'm going to say it. Because this is crossroad. Choice, multiple, hesitation, decision, tolerance, separation. This. You're at a crossroads. So, going back to the tower energy and the fish energy. Like, the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth energy. I'm getting, these are your two options. These are the options you have. These are the choices you have. Those are the paths you have laid before you. I'm hearing you can take that pain and turn it into something beautiful, or you can let it consume you. This is really harsh, but it's what I'm hearing. And this also kind of like resonates for me, so keep that in mind too. Like this is definitely a message for me. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay. Okay, mouse. Stress, nerves, depletion, theft, disease, flaw. So this could be like, you could be sick. Because yesterday I was feeling really bad. Like I had a migraine, like really bad sinus headache. From the time I woke up, and I couldn't go back to sleep until like when I finally started getting rid of the headache, my stomach like started like just being uneasy, like, very uneasy, and it was like nothing was settling well in my stomach. So you could be stressed out, you could feel depleted, you could feel like something's been stolen from you. So again, this goes back to the death card, the coffin card. It's a loss, a flaw, whatever, disease, theft, depletion, nerves. So going back to this card, do not worry. This is telling you to relax and come back to not the, okay, so there's 3 states that your nervous system is in. It's in the freeze state, the rest and recovery state, and the hypertension, like high stress state, okay? And people with trauma, where's it at? People with trauma tend to skip over completely the rest and recovery, the rest and reset stage. So we go straight from freeze to hypertension, high stress. And if we briefly catch like a few moments, because we have to, if we briefly catch a few moments in that rest and recovery state, we don't notice it. So this is telling you right now, this is telling you to find a setting, an environment to put yourself in where you can come to this rest and recover state. Maybe it's not so much as an option, as some of you might be able to go straight for your dreams, right? Some of you might be able to, but as in life, we know that that's not always possible. So this could also be telling you that you need to go into Pisces energy. You need to go into an isolation period to grieve, to process, and then don't stay there. It's telling you not to stay there. It's telling you not to stay there. Okay, the next card is Snake. It says deception, cheating, intelligence, desire, seduction, untrustworthiness. That's, I'm not gonna lie to you, that could be an energy for you, but that's not what I first thought of when I saw this. It's not what I first thought of. When I first saw this, I thought of Loki's son. The snake that Thor threw into the ocean. The serpent Thor threw into the ocean. Loki's son. Jormungandr, yeah. Said to be the middle child of god Loki and the Hultan. According to the prose Edda, Odin took Loki's 3 children by. Also known as the Midgard serpent or world serpent. Name translates to huge monster and is considered one of the most dangerous and savage creatures in Norse mythology. It's depicted as a giant snake with white and silver scales, black eyes, and dark blue pupils. In human form, Jormungandr is a beautiful young woman with pale skin, silver gray hair, and pointed ears, but retains the serpent eyes and scales. destined to fight Thor to the death at the end of the world. Jormungandr also joins forces with Loki, Fenrir, El, and fire giants to destroy. Okay, I'm also getting, aside from the Jormungandr energy, I'm also getting the Serpent of the Garden, which not necessarily the traditional Bible meaning of the snake, not Lucifer disguised as snake. You know, that's not what I believe. So, I mean, that could be a different story for another time, but it's not an energy of evilness or deception like this, unless it's a message, unless the snake is telling you that you're being deceived. Okay, so the snake is not the deception. The snake is the messenger of being deceived. Like, the snake is telling you could be deceived. It tells you you could be going through a change. But I'm also getting not just those two snakes, but I'm also getting the feathered serpent, Quetzalcoatl, meaning feathered serpent, is a prominent deity in Mesoamerican mythology, particularly associated with the Aztec, Toltec, and Mayan cultures. He is revered as a god of many aspects, including creator, wind, rain, knowledge, and the arts, with the Maya knowing him as Kukulkan. So, with that being said, I'm getting that okay. Anyways. Going back. Back to the message. The snake is not the deception. So if you see a snake, if you resonate with snakes, you know, if you own a snake, like a pet snake, you know, the snake is not the deceiver. Okay? I'll just get into that story another time, but I don't believe in the Bible, the story that we've all been told. I don't believe the snake is actually the deceiver. I believe something else. We'll get into that another time. Alright, star. Hope, dream, inspiration, wish, achievement, progress to goals. Alright, so hope, dream, inspiration, wish, achievement, progress to goals. After that rest period, you need to come back stronger. And you need to come back better. And you need to chase them dreams. Because they're the only, well, almost the only thing that won't chase you back. It won't chase you back. I'm hearing that song. If you got a dream, chase it. Because a dream won't chase it back. That's why I said it like that. Because, like, I couldn't think of the lyrics. But that's the song that my nose is itching, man. Siri. Hold on. That means something. I know that means something. I just can't think of what it means. What does it mean when your nose itches? Oh. Okay, an itchy nose from a spiritual or superstitious perspective is often seen as a sign that someone is thinking about you or that you'll have an unexpected visitor. Some believe it signifies an incoming kiss or that you're about to become angry. These beliefs are rooted in cultural traditions and individual experiences rather than factual basis. Someone is thinking about you, unexpected visitor, you'll be kissed, you're going to become angry. So, that being said, I do have sinus issues, so I have a lot of allergies right now, but it's not like the inside of my nose that's itching, it's like the tip, like right here, it's like itchy. Oh, I feel that. Sorry, my grandma's here. In spirit, I feel her. She used to kiss me on the nose all the time. When I was a kid, when I was a little girl. I got whole body chills. Oh my gosh. Oh. I've been feeling her energy a lot these last couple weeks. Especially this last week. This last week has been really heavy. Okay. And I think it's funny. This next card. I have 2 more cards from this deck. It's Lily, card 30, old age, maturity, peace, virtue, wisdom, retirement. An old lady. My grandma wore glasses too, so I mean she didn't really wear them much when she was older, when she passed, but she had glasses, and I think they were reading glasses, but I'm not sure. The last card is Scythe. Danger, accident, warning, sudden harvest, surgery. So this is Reaper energy. So this goes back to that card of loss, the coffin card. This is the news I got this morning. Not about my grandmother, but about someone close to her. That's the most I can say without possibly being like banned or reported or red flagged or whatever. Have my content taken down. You know, this being my first card, or like my first reading that I'm posting, you know. I don't really want to deal with that. So. Alright, so. Oh my goodness. We're gonna move on now to this deck. Starseed Oracle. I was called to this card when I started pulling all my cards. So let's see what we got. Nice blue. Whoa! I'm gonna pull that card out because it's not like as the only card, and I feel particularly drawn to it. It's the only card facing the opposite direction that it's supposed to be in. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. The cyclical nature of life. Do I need to go on that one? That goes back to the tree of life. Okay. We had a few cards pull out. Okay, so I had a bunch of cards fall out, but none of them resonate with this. message. Activated Earth is this card. This one is like the only one because they all fell face down except for this one. This one was face up. So this one's the card. Activated Earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Trust where you're being guided by your spirit guides, by your earth angels, by your guardian angels. Just trust it. Trust the process. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. Trust the process. Trust where you're led. And then this goes back to the light worker card. You know, you could have a big mission on Earth. You could be meant to help activate the Earth and help us levitate, like align with the higher timeline. You could be helping us change the timeline. Whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, deep, diving deep. You could have a message to share. You could have an actual song that you have written, or maybe you're meant to be a singer. Frequency of sound. Maybe you're meant to give a message, a speech, but you're meant to share it, whatever it is. You're meant to dive deep too. That's funny because of the energies that we're in right now. No planet is in retrograde right now. No planet. No body. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. This could be a message to romanticize your life a little bit. Like, it could be, not to be cliche, but this could be another version of the message to stop and smell the roses. Like, you know how they would always say growing up, like I was always told, you need to slow down, stop, and smell the roses. Like, enjoy life. Like, be grateful. Be grateful you woke up this morning. Be grateful that you have the people you have. Be grateful for the people who've helped you in your life. Be grateful for the people who are currently helping you in life. I know I am. Be grateful that you have a job and that you're making money. Be grateful that you have a car. Be grateful that if you don't have a car, you have a way to work still. You know? Even if you have to walk your own 2 feet, be grateful. Like just... and it's also saying to have fun with it. Like, if you have to walk, like I went through a period where I had to walk to work, and it took me like an hour and a half to 2 hours just to walk. It was like 5 minutes drive time. I would listen to music, and I would talk to, this is gonna sound crazy, but I would talk to the trees. Like, there were these trees. Oh man, it was so pretty. You know how in that movie Bridge to Terabithia, the trees made like an archway, like a hallway, but an archway? There were these trees that in a certain part of my walk, and it was my favorite part of the walk because it meant that I was at least halfway there to my job. And it meant that, like, I just loved the trees. They were so pretty. Like, I had never, like, I don't see very many trees like that. Like, over a road, over a pathway. I love those trees. I would talk to them every time I walked through. Every morning and every afternoon. Every afternoon and every night, depending on when I work. Sometimes I closed, but I loved those trees. I love those trees. And it made my day to see those trees. Like, it's gonna sound crazy, but okay, so this is showing me a bit of the complexity of life with the cyclical nature and the rest and recovery, the isolation period, the hermit phase, and then coming out with the rebirth phase. Okay, so this card is wait. It's not yet time, things are being woven. So this could mean that while you're in that, like, rest and recovery state, that isolation period, the hermit phase, other things in life are being set up for you. And depending on how you come out of it is going to depend on how your life looks. So that when you stop worrying, it's telling you don't worry, because if you stop worrying, the answers are already there. Okay? Every answer in life is already there. But when you worry, you're telling yourself that you have to figure it out. You have to figure it out. You don't have to figure nothing out. Okay? Because the answers are already there for you. The door is already open. The door was always going to open. The key was always there. But if you worry, you're not going to see it clearly. So you have to not worry in order to see things clearly. So when you come out of this rest and recovery phase, don't worry. Do not worry. Because the answers are already there. The answers are already there. I got 2 cards out. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Alright, this goes back to back to the black sheep of the family card. You're not for everyone. I'm gonna look through and find it. Because I know. You know what's crazy? I don't see that card anywhere in here. What? Unless it... Oh. It was at the deck. Okay. It was still in the deck. I didn't take it out. Right under that, it says Tarot Reader. So, if you were wondering. Alright. So then, yeah, the black sheep of the family card, you're the black sheep. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Like, instead of getting upset when people call you weird, embrace it. And be like, yeah, I am weird. And I'm okay with it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy I'm weird. Because why would you want to be normal? What's so good about normal? What is normal? Normal is what we perceive as normal for ourselves. And normal for other people. That's normal. So it doesn't matter if you're weird or not. Your weird is your normal. So somebody that's calling you weird is actually you just being normal. So be normal. Be yourself. Like, embrace yourself. Show up as you are in your most authentic glory. What the fuck? Let me not curse. Alright, so the next card that came out, is Karmic Relationships. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. So this message, this loss, it could be a conflict. It could be a loss in a relationship. It could be, everyone experiences loss differently. And that's not just as, like, how we process or how we handle it. It's also, like, the kind of loss that it is. It could be a loss of a phone, loss of a relationship, loss of a loved one, loss of a job, loss of house, loss of something. Everyone experiences loss differently. But if you know the cyclical nature of life, everything happens for a reason. And your soul can only grow from there. Right? Your soul can't ungrow. It can remain stagnant, stuck in a karmic cycle, but it cannot ungrow. So your soul is going to grow. You're going to go through a spiritual birth, a rebirth, alright? Your third eye is awakening, the dark night of the soul, you know? Could be just coming out of a dark night of the soul. Lost lands. And this looks so much like some of the landscapes that I've had in my dreams. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. It's that card of loss again. You have soul memories and you have soul gifts. You've done this before. So you literally don't have to worry about nothing because you've already done this before. Intuitively, you already know these things. So, like, follow your intuition. If there's that tiny little voice in the back of your head that's telling you to take the long way home or to not get on that plane, or if your intuition is telling you not to say something in a conversation, follow it. Follow your intuition. Trust your intuition, because I'm telling you from personal experience, so many times I've been tested so many times in my own personal relationship where we've been having a conversation and intuitively I know not to say something because I definitely know I shouldn't say it that way, because I know that's the wrong way to say it. But because I have neglected coming to an environment where I can be in a rest and recovery state, I haven't followed my intuition, and I've regretted it deeply every time. So I'm telling you from personal experience, follow your intuition, because if you don't, you might end up not where you want to be. You may end up doing something you don't want to do, hurting someone that you don't mean to hurt. Alright, so I got 3 cards here. Rebirth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. This goes to that light worker energy. You could be a starseed, you could be a earth angel too. You don't have to be a light worker. But that light worker is just something else that you could be. You could be multiple things. You could be a starseed and an earth angel. You could be soul gifts, soul memories. You've done this before. There's so much. You can be so much. There is nothing saying, I don't think, that you can't be all of these things. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. This goes back to that generational curse breaker card. Alright? And sometimes in order to break the generational curse, you have to veer off the path that's known. And you have to forge your own. So that's like... in my immediate family, my parents, I'm the only one who's gone to college. Wow, that's so cool. What? Thank you. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I don't even know how that happened. What? That's a sign. I'm gonna take that as a sign because I'm not touching the computer at all. Like I can't move that. I'm wearing shorts, like short shorts. All my cards that I'm pulling are like right here, right in front of my keyboard. Like here. I'll take a picture on my phone and insert it so that you guys can see. That's crazy. I can hardly even touch the touchpad on my laptop. Like, I didn't do that at all. I've been sitting here shuffling cards. That was so cool. What? Okay. Empathic starseed. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Okay, this is. Oh, and I heard that audio. I heard an audio. I can't say what the audio said just because it's like copyright. I don't want to copyright nobody else's material, but being an empath, you feel things, and sometimes what you feel ain't always your energy. So you could be picking up on other people's energy and feeling it as your own. It's not yours. Let it go. So if you're feeling something that's not feeling you, if you're not vibing with a certain feeling or something, let it go. It's not yours. It's not yours. Like, there's been a couple of energies that I felt since I've moved here that I know is not mine. At least it's not mine anymore. So let it go. Don't engage with that activity no more. Don't engage with that emotion no more. Okay, it's not yours. Let it go. All right. We're gonna see if there's any other cards from this deck. Look at that. Oh, that's crazy. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. She's like floating on her back in water, but like I'm getting celestial water, like stars, the light, you know. She's floating on her back, just letting it go. Okay, and this one, breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. This is also a sign to let go. Let go of control, because there are things in this life that you cannot control. The only thing you can control is yourself and how you react. If you stay reactive, you're gonna struggle a lot more. That goes back to the don't worry, because if you worry, then the answers won't be there. Okay, what I was saying is my hair on my face. Get some of my coffee, because but every time I paused up until this point, I had no cards come out. But this time, I had two come out. First one is called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. And I've been like seeing this card like throughout the deck when I'm shuffling. And the second card is Water Your Garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. It's like one of those Greek statues in a pond, right? Stillness. Don't worry. Don't stress out about being still. Just relax. Like, if that means going to the ocean and meditating by the waves, or going to the lake and just floating, or if you've got a pool even, like, go float in the water. Like, just go get the weight off you. Go, okay, this is gonna sound kind of harsh. Go talk to a therapist, okay? Go It's okay to lean on your friends, the people you trust, people you know is going to be there for you. It's okay to do that. Yeah, okay, so this is another, I don't know, double mission, Lightworker, Starseed. You could be more than one thing. Serve the world by being you. Embrace your weirdness. Okay, look at her. She's beautiful. You see that gold on her? Be you, because nobody else can. And then the next card is you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. Rely on your friends, rely on your family. You know, it's okay to lean on your friends for support. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for support. It's okay to ask for anything. Alright? These are people that are supposed to care about you. These are people that, you know, you should be able to rely on. You should be able to trust. No? Okay. Next card. And, so I'm gonna directly pull from this deck. I made my own deck. Just like a learning deck, but I'm feeling called for this one specifically. Maybe it's the colors. I feel like that's an old energy, so I'm not gonna read that. Alright. Three cards. King of Swords, the Emperor in reverse, and Six of Cups. Let's read them. I don't really know these cards all that well, so bear with me. King of Swords. He sits in judgment holding the unsheathed sign of his suit. Whatsoever arises out of the idea of judgment and all its connections, power, command, authority, militant intelligence, law, offices of the crown, and so forth. Okay? We're going to look at the Emperor in reverse. And Six of Cups. Alright, there's Six of Cups. We're going to find the Emperor. The Emperor in reverse, benevolence, compassion, credit, also confusion to enemies, obstruction, immaturity. Alright. And the Six of Cups, in an old garden, their cups filled with flowers, divinatory meaning, a card of memories and of the past, for example, reflecting on childhood, happiness, enjoyment, but coming rather from the past, things that have vanished. Another reading reverses this, suggesting new relations, new environment, and new knowledge. So I'm hearing whatsoever comes from judgment. It's saying don't obstruct judgment, like don't obstruct justice. Be compassionate with yourself. And I'd also say to let go of the immaturity. You might be facing someone who's being immature. You might be dealing with someone who could be immature. Or you could even be the immature one. And then with the Six of Cups, I'm seeing that could be the new environment for the rest and recovery. And it could also be what's the word? Nostalgia? Like reflecting on what you've lost. Like, oh, okay. Appreciating what you had after you lost it. Or appreciating the memories, cherishing the memories that you have with what you lost or who you've lost. It could also be a card of new perspective with the new knowledge, the new environment. It could be like in this rest and recovery, you come to a new perspective. You find new meaning, new perspective. Things you didn't see before coming to light. That's what I'm hearing. So use your discernment, use your judgment, and yeah, that's what I'm hearing. To use your discernment, with compassion, use compassion, be compassionate. Now, this message, I don't know, like, not all of this might resonate with you, so just keep that in mind. However, we've got 4 cards here. So we have first the 9 of Swords. Death, failure, miscarriage, delay, deception, disappointment, despair. It's another card of loss. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. The accounts vary. Good woman, otherwise distinguished woman, but not one to be trusted. Perverse woman, vice, dishonor, depravity. So this goes back to who could be deceiving you. It could be a woman. It could be a woman. Alright, then we have 10 of Cups in reverse. This could be a message of the deceiver, about the deceiver. Repose of the false heart, indignation, violence. Oh yeah. And the star. The star showed up again, in reverse this time. Arrogance, impotence, haughtiness. So this deceiver, because that's what I'm getting. This is about the deceiver. They're arrogant. They're not blessed. They do not have 10 cups, okay? Alright? They're not to be deceived. They are not to be trusted. But you might think that you should trust them, but you shouldn't. So, again, this goes back to... I really wish I could tell you who it was, who it is. But this woman is not to be trusted. Or it could also be... it could also be a man who presents as more feminine. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Well. The devil. Ravage, violence, force, vehemence, extraordinary efforts, fatality, that which is predestined but not for this reason evil. This person's gonna fail. This person is not to be trusted, but ultimately Do not worry. They're going to fail. I started to say it backwards. Isn't it pretty? Ultimately, they're going to fail. They are going to fail. This person that is not... They're going to fail. They're going to fail so hard. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Okay? They're going to fail. They're going to fail so hard. It might seem like they're going to persevere, but they're not. I'm telling you, they're not. Okay? Spirit's telling you that they're not. Alright? So don't worry. They can't... Spirit's saying not to worry. No matter what happens, ultimately, they're going to fail. 9 of Cups. The godly personage is feasting to his heart's content, and abundant refreshment of wine is on the arched counter behind him. Concord, contentment, physical being, entre. Also victory, success, advantage, satisfaction for the querent or person for whom the consultation is made. Yes. So they're going to fail. The deceiver is going to fail. Okay? They're going to fail. You're going to come out victorious on top. So just don't worry. The answers are already there. Alright? You're going to be good. You're going to be good. Don't worry. Do not worry. Because if you worry, you're going to open the door for negativity to come in. And if negativity comes in, okay, we don't need to get into all that. Okay? Just don't worry. Because the answers are already there. You just have to trust. And I know it's hard for you to trust something that you can't see, that you don't believe in. But I'm telling you. Trust it. You're gonna come out on top. Alright, that's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying you are going to come out on top. The Magician. Yeah, what is that? So typically the Magician is a message about you being the creator of your own reality. It says skill, diplomacy, address, sickness, pain, loss, disaster, self-confidence, will, the querent himself if male. You could be a guy. But the Magician, you could also be a woman, like the Magician card, okay? Because keep in mind, we all have a divine feminine and a divine masculine inside of us. So, it doesn't really matter if you're male or woman. You are the creator of your own reality. So keep that in mind. If you worry, you're going to invite negativity in. If you don't worry, the answers are going to be there for you. You don't have to figure nothing out. Whoa. Here's another death card. All of these cards flipped. All of these cards flipped to face down. And actually, these two were this way as well, but I picked them up when I picked these up. So, it's meant to be. The death card was meant to show up again. So this is just confirmation. This is just further confirmation. I really don't feel like we need to keep reading because this is just further confirmation for everything that's already been said. Spirit, do you have anything else to add? Alright, so I will say the little trickster popped out. So be careful. Again, it's just going back to like, be careful. We have a card of strength that popped out. So strength. Strength is important. Be strong. You got this. You're gonna make it through. You got it. Okay. One more card. I hear you. One more card. What? Whoa. Okay. So the card that popped out, the last card that popped out, is the Ten of Wands. A card of many significances, and some of the readings cannot be harmonized. I set aside that which connects it with honor and good faith. It is oppression, simply, but it is also fortune, gain, any kind of success of these things. It is also a card of the false seeming disguise, perfidy. The place which the figure is approaching may suffer from the rods that he carries. Success is stultified if the Nine of Swords follows, and if it is a question of a lawsuit, there will be certain loss. Okay, we're disregarding that. So what I took this to mean is to let go. Like, it's like a dual meaning here. Spirit is saying to let go of some things that are like weighing you down. And they're also saying you're gifted, and that not everyone can handle your gifts. It's like you could be an artist, you could be blessed with many like gifts, many you could have a whole lot of soul gifts, right? As 10 lifetimes. Something about 10 lifetimes. You could have lived 10 times. This could be your 10th time living, or this could be your 11th time living, and you have 10 gifts from each of your 10 past lives. I'm hearing 10 past lives. And this could either be your 10th or your 11th life. But you have soul gifts. Soul gifts. They could be as far as like medicine healer, like spiritual healer, like Reiki healing. You could be a Reiki healer. You could be an artist, like a painter or something. Like, but you have soul gifts. You could be a creator. You could be a witch. You could be a light worker, starseed. You know. I'm hearing Atlantis. And something's telling me to draw another card from this deck, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Something was calling me to this deck earlier, but I couldn't set that card down. I had to. Oh! I was stuck on this card, like this card. Like, I could not put that deck down. Like, it was like that deck was magnetized to my hand. I couldn't do it. But I was also being called back to this deck. And, ironically, not ironically. Coincidences don't exist either, so. First, I've got 2 cards here. First is Ancient Divine Blood. Okay, Ancient Divine Blood. Girl, man, boy, sir, ma'am. You have ancient and divine blood. Shaman. Again, past life. Ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Okay, so that's what? Lightworker, starseed, shaman, ancient divine blood. So you could be a god. Like, you could have been a god in your past life. Alright? You could be a high priestess, a high priest. Or royalty. I'm hearing royalty too. Because ancient divine blood, divine. So that could be priestess, priest. Something about pope too. Like, I don't know. But I can't really talk bad about the popes. Anyways. Remain calm at this time. Do not worry. Don't worry. Okay? If you worry and I feel it energetically, I'm going to come through the screen, okay? And I'm going to be like, hey, it's going to be okay. Do you need a cup of tea? Do you need some sage? Do you need, well, I don't burn sage. I don't like sage. I don't like the smell of it. Do you need some Palo Santo? Do you need some incense? I got plenty, and my grandma don't like me burning them because they're too strong for her. Alright. I got plenty. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Sage your space. I'm gonna come through the screen and we'll be like, I'm gonna link when I post this, I'm gonna link some incense that I've gotten before that I love. Okay. Sage your space. I'm gonna link them below in the description box when I post it. I'm gonna post this on YouTube. Like, I have to post it. I have to get this message out. Psychic powers, clairvoyance, okay? What is that? That's shaman, artist, lightworker, starseed, ancient divine blood, psychic powers, clairvoyant. What? We're missing 4. Divine protection and intervention. You're being protected. Again, this goes back to that deceiver will not prosper. You will prosper. That deceiver will not. Or, if you are the deceiver, you're going to fail. Okay? Alright, because I'm also picking up, like, there might be a deceiver somewhere watching this. Okay? You're going to fail. You're going to fail. But if you are not the deceiver, you are going to prosper. Okay? Ooh! Lemurian blood. What's up? So you could be from Lemuria. So that's 3 more. 3 more. 3 more. Whoa. Goddess energy. What? Okay, we're still looking for 3 because that's like, or no, 2 technically. This could either be confirmation about a previous one, so we're still gonna look for 3. But this could be confirmation about a previous one, like the ancient divine blood, or this could just be another one. So we're gonna keep looking for 3 more, just in case, because it could be either or. So for some of you, that's probably is your 7th one, your 8th one, but some of you, it's just going back to the ancient divine blood. We already had starseed. Maybe you were a starseed in 2 lifetimes. I don't know. What we got here? What's up, spirit? Woo-hoo! Yo! Alright. Dream messages. You could be getting messages in your dream. Jesus descendant. This could be who you are. Who you were in a past life. But if you were in a past life, you could be spiritually. Angels are protecting you. This go back to the divine intervention and protection. Okay, so we're looking for like. I'm gonna say two more. Whoop. Work with crystals. You could be a witch. Again with the black sheep of the family card. Or you could just be a black sheep in your town. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be family. You could just be the black sheep in your environment. So that tells me I should pull that card out the moment it resonated with the message. The last time I had this deck. We're still looking for 2 cards, yeah. Ancient Egyptian ancestors. 1 more card. Hidden secrets. We're gonna pull 1 more card. This could be you have hidden secrets, or the deceiver has hidden secrets, or someone around you has hidden secrets. Oh, we got 2 cards. Abundance. Woo! Oh man, this is a message directly for that deceiver. You will regret messing with a chosen one. Look. I'm gonna do this because my grandmother isn't here. Light it. I'm gonna cleanse you through the screen, okay? Energetically. So keep in mind that flame is warm, smoke is warm, okay? Woo! It's burning. Alright. Peace out. Thank you for staying as long as you have. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because that helps my channel grow. This is my first video. And I want to be able to reach as many people as possible. You know, so that if a message resonates, it'll find them faster. Like if a message is meant for someone, it'll find them faster instead of just, you know,